All right, we're gonna try this again. I'm inviting Lamadis back. We just talked, and he said it was inviting him to um, watch rather than join. Invite friends. I'm doing it again, Lamadis. All right, welcome back. There it is. I see you, man. I see you. Boom. It's working now, y'all. It's about to go up, not down. Okay. Um, it's adding Lamadis right now. So, welcome back to the Entrepreneur Academy, man. Um, he's a realtor. I'm gonna let him explain himself. Okay. So as soon as it connects, we're gonna get this show rolling. It's saying adding. Oh, connecting. There it is.
Can you see me now?
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, I see you. All right, y'all. This is my good friend Lamadis Woods. He's the founder and
I'm
the
getting
owner.
very bad reception one day.
Can you hear me?
I'm getting kind of bad reception. Give me a second. I think it's trying to catch up.
Okay. Let me know. Is it catching
Can
up?
you see me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's there now. There we go. Okay.
All right. This is my good friend Lamadis Woods, as you guys can read. What's up, Robert Lee? That's my brother from another mother. Y'all got to check Robert Lee out. But overall, this is my man, Lamadis Woods, and he is the founder of Breaking Grounds Real Estate and
Correct.
Rental Property. That's
Correct.
right. Okay,
That's
so
right.
we're gonna start off asking him questions, the basic questions that everybody wants to know. So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, Lamadis. The floor is yours.
Okay. For everybody who do not know me, my name is Lamartis, and I am the owner of Breaking Ground. And we started breaking ground about 10 years ago, just actually buying and purchasing real estate houses where we would buy them, rehab them, put tenants in them, preferably Section 8 tenants. And we've been doing that for about the past 12 years altogether. Now, the other part of breaking ground started about 2 years ago when we start teaching and training other individuals how to do it as well. You see, when we started off doing it, we didn't have anybody to teach us and train us and show us what to do and how to get started. So we pretty much had to fill it out on our own, go through the school of hard knocks, learn the hard way, spend a lot of money. But then after so many years of doing it, it became like second nature to us. So in the past 2 years, we just started teaching and training other individuals how to do the same thing that we've been doing so they won't have to go down that hard road, deal with all the headaches, all the frustration, spend all that unnecessary money that they would do if they did not have a mentor like Breaking Ground to lead them. That's
What got
basically what Breaking Ground does.
okay? So what got you? What was the turning point for you where or when you was like, you know what, um, I want to do this, and tell me the beginning because I remember the story you were saying. So what was the turning point when you was like, you know what, this is what I want to do. I want to do real estate. Who sold you to
Well,
do it?
Well, the real turning point came back in like 2001 when I really, really, really had my mind made up. That's after I read one of the Rich Dad Poor Dad books, and he always talked about passive income. That was income that you make without having to actually get up out your bed and go out and do yourself. So after I read that book in June of 2000, then maybe like in December, that's when I knew I really wanted to do it. But over the course of the years, I would constantly read books and watch more videos and just trying to learn until finally I got tired of watching the videos, going to seminars, doing all those things. And I still wasn't an investor yet. So I just jumped out on the limb and I took that dive and I grew my wings on the way down and I learned how to do it.
So give me. Now I like the fact that you did proper research. That's a lot of
Yes,
times, man. People they's like, oh, you know what, I can cook, and they just jump out there and get a brick and mortar,
right,
without getting clients first. I would say
correct.
before this is me. I would say before you jump out there on the fly, get clients first or do proper research. So how long did you do the seminars and reading the books and the proper research before you said, you know what, I'm ready to invest my money?
Well, before I actually made that investment, I started in 1999. I didn't make my first purchase until about 2007. So I had a lot of years of research, a lot of years of research. But even doing that research, it was still costing me money because I was steady going to seminars, constantly buying books, CDs, paying for all kinds of different programs. And at the end of the day, once those programs was over with, all you was stuck with was the books and the CDs, but no real experience. So that's why when we started Breaking Ground, we actually see at Breaking Ground, we do one-on-one mentorship training. So we take our clients by the hand and we actually go out to these houses with them and show them how to assess the house before they buy it. We show them how to do the whole closing process. And then once they do buy the house, we show them what to do, how to do it, what to fix, how to have it fixed, the whole 9 yards. Inspections, pass all the Section 8 inspections. So we show our clients everything that they need to know about rental house investing from the beginning to the end.
I like that. And what are some of the pros and some of the cons? Let's start off with the cons.
Okay. Well, of course, rental houses is an investment that you're making. It's an investment that you're making. So within an investment, there is risk, but it's all about risk management. So as less risk that you have, the better that your investment is going to be. If you know how to manage your property, and we teach you how to do that, you're in good hands. If you know how to evict the non-paying tenant, you're in good hands. If you know how to get your house back up to being tenant ready, turnkey ready, with the least amount of money, then you're also in good hands.
What about a
So,
person that has never? What about a person that has never purchased a house, and they're coming from an apartment, but they don't
yeah,
know where to start?
right,
What
right. Now,
some advice?
now, now we're still talking about investing in rental houses, okay?
Okay.
Or are you talking about for the person who want to move into the house?
The person that wants to move into the house.
Well, well, that's not what we teach our clients on. We teach our clients on how to buy rental houses as an investment product,
Okay.
not move into them and live into the house, but we teach them how to buy them as an investment product.
But if you buy the house, what if you're a realtor and you buy the house, you can what? Can you live in it?
Oh, the good thing I like about real estate is that you're your own boss. So you can do whatever that you want with the house. Okay, you can keep dogs in the house. I mean, it's your property. But what I teach my clients to do is to purchase these rental houses and how to get money from these rental houses day in and day out. That's what we teach and train. See, we teach more than just how to buy rent a house, but we teach our clients how to make money at the same time. So rental income is a good way to receive that income. When you buy a rental house, you're buying an asset. We teach our clients how to buy assets. Breaking Ground is a company that teaches about purchasing income producing assets. And the name of the game is to buy income producing assets and take that money and invest it into other income producing assets. Because if you do not do that, then you're just going to wind up being the asset for somebody else at their job. So that's what we teach
Right.
and we train them. But
That's good.
but for a person who has never bought a rental house, that's what we specialize in. We specialize in taking the average 9 to 5 person who don't know anything about rental houses, and we give them that comfort, and we walk them all the way through the process, holding their hand from beginning to the end.
So pretty much like mentoring, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It's a lot like
And
mentoring.
right. How often do you have these classes?
Well, I don't have full-fledged classes because each person is one-on-one training. So if you became my client one day, then I'm going to give you your training all by yourself. I'm going to help you to find the first house to buy. Before you buy that particular house, I'm going to come out. I'm going to go through that house with you to make sure it's a good house to buy. So I'm going to be showing you how to assess a property before you buy. I'm not just going to go out there and find a house for you. I'm going to be teaching you how to do it. So later on down the line, you won't always need me.
I like
You will
that.
not always need me. So we're doing more than just teaching our people how to fish, but we're allowing them to go fishing.
Right.
So we walk them through the whole process.
Tell us the story, or tell them. I know the story because I filmed it, but tell the people that are watching right now live about the first time you stepped out into the pond to do your fishing.
You talking about on the first house?
Yep.
Okay. On the very first house, that was the one where I just got tired of looking. I got tired of looking at all these houses because the real estate agent, she had showed me maybe about 20 houses. And out of that 20, I always found something wrong with the house to buy. Then finally I had to say, well, these are foreclosed houses for very cheap prices. It's going to be something wrong with all these houses. So finally, she called me up and she said, I got another house that I want you to see. It's in North Memphis on a street called Curry. This was in June of the summertime. And I said, I'll take it. She said, well, it's $12,000. I said, I would take it. She said, well, I refuse to sell you a house that you have never seen before. Okay, cool. So I met her right there maybe about 2 or 3 o'clock that day. And when I got there, she was already there. She had the door open. And I said, I'll take it. She said, well, at least go take a look inside. So I went, I peeked inside, looked back out, and I said, I'll take it. Because you see, I knew if I had went inside, walked all around the house, I was just going to find something else that was wrong with the house and tell her I didn't want it. So I jumped and I took it and I bought the very first house. Now that was in the summertime. So you all know how hot that it is in Memphis in the summertime. So I rounded up my crew. Who was my crew? Just people in the neighborhood, people that I knew that knew how to do a little painting, do a little sheetrock work, do a little plumbing. Just I knew different people that knew how to do a little bit of everything. So I rounded those people up, and we went and we worked on this house in the dead summer, maybe 2007 or 2008 or something like that. But we did it. But those people were the ones who I had as my guide. I didn't have a mentor, a trainer, or someone I could call up and ask questions. I could only go off what they told me I should do. And I end up spending, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I ended up spending over $25,000 in rehab on that house. I spent so much money on that very first property, but I learned a whole lot. And the main thing I learned was be careful who you listen to about your investment. That's one thing I did learn. Be careful who you listen to. So now, fast forward 10 years later, now it's a joy to help other people go down the same road, but without that fear, but instead with confidence, and we lead them. And just seeing the excitement in a person's eye when they buy that first property, it just does something to you. It does something to me over and over. From each client, from client to client, I see that same excitement, that same gleam in their eye, and it does something to me. And it feels so good helping these people. Because I remember I was once there, even though I didn't have the help, but they didn't have to go down the same road that I went down.
That's why we do it. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So how do you know when this a green light on property? Like how do you know, like, you know what, this is a piece of property that I want to, rehabilitate?
Okay. Well, the thing I do is, and this is what I educate my clients on also, at the beginning of the program, I teach them how to assess a house. So I show them what to look for, like things with the roof. You don't want a house that you got to get the whole roof repaired. That's about a $5,000 investment already. And that's depending on who you get to do it. But you take a look at the roof and you take a look at the electrical. You make sure that the electrical does not have to be completely rewired, because that could be a very costly deal for you, all right? So it's just certain things that I teach them to look at. And I have a spreadsheet that I give all my clients, and on that spreadsheet, they can put into the spreadsheet what all need to be replaced, like the doors, how many sheets of sheetrock, the toilet, the kitchen cabinet. And on that spreadsheet, it calculates how much those supplies are going to cost. That just gives the client a good track to start running on. It gives you something to get started with. So you won't just walk into the house and say, well, this house don't need that much, but then end up, it need this, it need that, it need this, it need that, because you didn't add it all up. So each property is different. Each property is different. So that's why it's good to have someone who has the experience with looking at these vacant foreclosed houses, especially here in Memphis, because there's a lot of them here.
What advice would you give somebody that's, interested in, doing what you do?
Oh, Don't do it alone. I tell you that much. If you don't get me, get somebody who has done it, who know what they're doing, somebody who you could trust, because
Because
you can't just always.
a lot of times, man, people look at you, look at what you drive, look at, they're kind of looking at you like, oh, okay, this is the way to go. I want to do real estate. And
Mhm.
they haven't seen, you know, the stuff that you went through to get to where you are now. And you was telling me the other day that somebody saw, was kind of interested in it, or a young kid, and you pretty much can you pretty much like, revisit that moment and tell me what you told me the other day?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. His mom told me that he wanted to do real estate, and I asked him why. I said, "Is it just to make money?" I'm not. I said, "Is it to make money?" And he said, "Yeah." But I told him, "Well, don't get into it just to make money, because when you get into it just to make money, then you're just going to be chasing after the money. You got to know why you want to get into it, And when you get into it, when you get into real estate, there are so many different avenues when it comes to real estate. You could do rental houses, you could do wholesaling, you could do buy and flip, you could do subject to loans. It's just so many different things that you could do when it comes to real estate. But if you're not definite in what you're trying to do with it, you're just going to be all over the place. Clients that come to me, they want to do rental house. Now, some of them, they are interested in buying and flip because they know I buy and flip. But my class does not teach flip, but it teaches rental houses. And once we get started, once we get them started on the rental houses, then we can move on to the flip, and I can educate them on as well. But my class, the Breaking Ground program, is for rental houses. So just like I told the young man, make sure that you know why you want to get into real estate, and it got to be more than just for the money. You got to have a why. Why do you want to do real estate? And your why got to be strong, because if why is not strong, then the first sign of opposition or the first problems that come along your way, you're gonna quit. You're gonna quit. You're not gonna want to persevere. You're just gonna quit. So, but if your why is strong enough, you will keep on. There was a pause. Okay.
Nah, I got you. I heard everything. Let me ask you one question, and we're gonna wrap it up. Has there ever been a property that you invested into, you regretted it, or did you just, tough it out?
Uh, I've actually had two or three of them. Yes, I did, and I toughed it out. In the end, I on one of them, I did take a loss. On the other one, I broke even. But the plan is to always make a profit. But just like in an investment, you're not going to win every single time. You're not going to win every single time. But like I said earlier, you want to minimize your risk. And when you have somebody by your side who has done it, been there, then you can minimize your risk. And that's where we come into play at Breaking Ground. So for anybody who want to get involved with rental houses, you can give us a call and we can get you started on that journey.
Okay, my man Robert Lee wants to know about classes and
Yes.
information, and can you start part time? So I guess, can you answer that, or do you understand it?
Yeah. Hold on one second. My volume, it went kind of down. Give me a second.
I got you. It's just probably the connection.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the volume, it did go down kind of low. So he said, can you start part time?
He said, class times and information,
Okay. I see it.
and can you start part time?
Okay. Uh, yes. Now, keep in mind, we don't have the classes right now. We do one-on-one training, so you go at your own pace. But even though that you're going at your own pace, if you join Breaking Ground to get involved with rental houses, we're gonna lead you in that direction that you need to go in. Now, part-time, most of our clients, they got full-time jobs, they got career jobs. So they do the real estate investing after their job. Okay, so yeah, you can do it part time, but as far as the class go, we don't have the classes. Everything is one on one. When a person signs up for Breaking Ground, the first thing that they do is they come in, sit with me, and we sit down and talk for about an hour. I give them about an hour of consultation. I give them some information to read. So when we do get out in the field, everything won't just be brand new to them, but they can still go at their time, at
Let me
their
ask you a
pace.
question. Let me ask you a question. On your page, I've seen some pictures where you was like teaching a class.
Yes. Well, those are presentations that we was given.
Oh,
So
okay.
from time to time, we give presentations where we teach it, where we giving everybody the information about what it is that we do at Breaking Ground. Because some people think that we buy and flip houses and that's the program that we teach, but it's not. So the presentation, it just sums everything up for them and let everybody know that we got a program that we teach you how to get involved with rental housing. We teach you how to make money with rental housing without losing your shirt.
That's good. Okay, well, we're about to wrap it up. You know, I like to get straight to it. Um, I appreciate everybody that joined. If you can leave us with some closing, I don't know how to word it, but you know, just end it, I guess. You know, just give us some closing remarks. And no,
Okay. Well,
better yet, give us the information that we need to contact you. Because wait,
okay.
too. He's also going to be a vendor, and he's going to do a breakout session at the expo, at the Mid South Entrepreneur Expo, August the 26th. So I got his information at the top, but you can kind of tell him how to find you. And oh, the number. I'm gonna post it, Robert Lee. I'm gonna post his number up there. You can
Okay.
close it out,
So yeah.
Robert.
Okay, as I was saying earlier, that we teach and train individuals how to buy and purchase income producing assets, because that is what you want. If you ever want to get out of the rat race, you got to acquire income producing assets, and that's what we teach. Real estate houses are income producing assets, and at Breaking Ground, we are not just a real estate training team, but we are a community as well. And when you join Breaking Ground, you join the team, you join the family. My real estate agent becomes your real estate agent, my closing attorney, my contractors, financial planner, credit repair, all the above. You have access to all those professional people as well. So you'll be part of a team, a winning team that is, that's going to take you down that road and help you to get off that hamster wheel and enjoy life the way that you was meant to enjoy it.
Cool. Can you give us your not just your contact, but I guess all of your social media connects?
Yeah. You can reach me on Facebook, and don't forget to post this one day. But you can reach me on Facebook. You can reach me on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel where we have a lot of different videos. We have Instagram account as well. Well, what else is it? A website at breakinggroundllc.com, and that's breaking with two G's. Okay. On the Breaking Ground website, you'll be able to get a lot more information as far as what we do as a team. Uh, the email address, well, my personal email address, and you guys can feel free to email me at lamotis@gmail.com. That's LAMOTTIS@gmail.com. If you want to get involved with the program, you can go to, well, actually, post everything that I sent you one day
I
on that
am.
post that,
It's up there. It's posted. The only thing that's
okay.
not posted is the number yet. I'm gonna add the number though.
Okay. On that link, it's going to have a link to a questionnaire. Now, on that questionnaire, that is where we like to pre-screen our clients to make sure that they are ready to actually get involved with real estate, because it can be time sensitive, and we want to make sure that you value our time just as well as we value your time as well. So you fill out the questionnaire. It's going to be a few questions on there for you to answer, and we will give you a call. We will contact you and see, can we get you scheduled in for a one-on-one free consultation with me. And from that point, then you can make up your mind on if you want to join the Breaking Ground team. I know that you're going to want to join, though, so just go ahead and click on the link, fill out the questionnaire, and we can get you started today.
Well, this has been the Entrepreneur Academy. This is my man Lamotis Woods, my friend, my partner. He's had the same number for like 50 years since I was a kid. This is personal number I was talking about. There's only two numbers I know. My mama home number, because she got a house phone, and his number. I don't know nobody else's number. I don't know. If it ain't in my phone, I don't know. But he's a good person personally. This is me speaking personally. He's always, man, you know, had my best interest. I gotta say that. So I appreciate you, Lamotis. This
No
has been
problem.
this is the Entrepreneur Academy. He will be at the Mid South Entrepreneur Expo. I will be. You can go down my timeline. You'll see that. And I see you guys when I see you guys. I appreciate it. Peace. Thanks.
See you later one day. All right.
All right, boss. All right.